Actually, this one might have come from the reuse center, where everything goes before it goes into the landfill, so people have one more chance to rescue it from, whoops, so people have one more chance to, sorry Mr. Foam. Welcome. We're looking at the Fisher-Price remote. Now, if you watched the What's in the Stash video, we had a brief look at this, and I thought at the time that it was a cell phone, because I thought this was a screen and, you know, the dialing buttons and stuff. But obviously this is meant to look like an infrared sensor. It doesn't light up, unfortunately. It's actually painted red, even though, well, it's got clear bits at the corners. I wonder if it's supposed to light up and it doesn't. We'll look at that later. But it has a little TV symbol here, and I should have guessed by that. On button on the side, speaker on the back, which is going to make our life a little difficult today, so we'll have to hold it this way to get the sound into the microphone properly. At any rate, so it has batteries in it already, so let's get the microphone running. Alright, so we're ready to go with the recorder. Let's turn this on.
Let's have some fun!
Cute little doggo on the screen, and it lights up in behind there. So yes, that was the power on noise. This thing in the middle is not a button, it's just the logo, and it's had some wear, obviously. These things all come from thrift stores, and actually this one might have come from the reuse center, where everything goes before it goes into the landfill. Okay, so let's see what the buttons do. These ones for sure make the numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change the channels. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Counting numbers all the time.
It didn't quite let me get through the numbers there, but let's continue.
6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
Good, okay, so those all work. What about these ones here? Start with the left one.
Channel up. Red. Breaking news. Today's color is red.
Ah, news broadcast, alright, the green button.
Breaking news. Tomorrow's color is green.
Okay.
Red, purple, yellow, green. Those are buttons I can see. Press the numbers. They're all blue. Sing about colors. It's fun to do.
Alright, happy little songs. And ABC looks promising, let's try that.
Let's sing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah!
Another natty little tune. And this button here also promises to play music. Let's see what it does. Oh, nothing apparently. Yeah, I don't know, that button seems to be non-responsive. So I guess we have to find out why. So that means it's time to open it up. You may recall the Fisher-Price cell phone that I couldn't get open and had to cut it open with a Dremel, thus ruining it because I cut one of the ribbon cables. This one at least has these screws on the back, so we have a better chance of getting in there. Famous last words though. So there we go, we've got the screws out. Now the next test is whether it will open or not. Oh yes, with a pleasing snap. Ah. Well, what's this nonsense? I'm not even sure what that is, or why it's there. The fake infrared sensor and the screen are all one piece, and then it's painted yellow on the back and red there. Interesting. It may be a case of not being able to work this with the circuit board exposed. as is often the case with these kind of toys. But we might find a workaround. Let's see. Yeah, see, all the buttons are separate from the board, and ooh, there's some goo on there. Let's get my other light. So right here we have some spillage, some kind of liquid congealed on the board. But as expected, it's all surface mount stuff and a black bulb in the middle. So I doubt we can do much with this other than triggering some of the sounds and what have you. A little bit of isopropyl on the cotton bud. Let's clean that quickly. And it's on these pads a little bit too. Maybe that's why that one button wasn't working. Yes indeed, look at that. That button is filthy. The button that wasn't working is the one that had this gunk under it. Ugh, terrible. Alright, so let's quickly see if that button works now.
Got my remote and I'm in control. Clicking numbers and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all for today. We're out of time. Yellow. Channels up, channels down. Opposites are all around. The weather's cold, then it's hot. Opposites. There's a lot.
Well, that's good. We fixed that little button. Whoops. That's come out of there, but that's alright. We don't need it right now. Okay, so now we can look at poking around on the board, I think. We might have to grab one of these out to work it. Yes, that works, alright. And we're going to use this wire today, the one without the resistor in the middle, because it seems to me that most of these low voltage toys have trouble with that one, and what could be a bend point is often overlooked. Incidentally, there is some stuff written on the back, and I forgot to mention that earlier. Fisher-Price 2015 Mattel, made in China. And then it has radio interference nonsense, and do not throw.
Channel up.
Whoops. And then here we have the do not throw in the bin symbol, which, well, so far we're saving it from that. Each button is nicely labeled. This one says music here. These just have the numbers written next to them, etc. And then we have all these test points, so maybe that's what we'll start with, is probing the test points. Let's move the mic up a little bit. Mr. Foam. Okay, let the probing commence. Oh, I didn't hear that little melody before.
I see you. Do you see me? Look, I'm on TV. Let's have some fun.
Well, that randomly triggered the startup sound, but now it's not doing it again.
Let's sing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. 1, 4, 2, 3.
Well, that's interesting. That point there is a trigger point for all the buttons, which is very handy. We don't need to use that anymore. We could trigger this one here.
Got my remote and I'm in control. Clicking numbers and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all for today. We're out of time. Let's sing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. W, X, Y, Z. Yeah!
So this is where the speaker connects, which is why we got a little bit of static there when I touched it.
Channels up, channels down. Opposites are all around. The weather's cold, then it's hot.
Oh, we found a good point right there. Let's do that again.
And now for our next show starring me, Puppy. Today's weather is cold.
Okay, that is the positive from the battery, isn't it? Right there. Goes around here where the switch is. Okay. So probably not the best idea to run that straight to the speaker. Although it does have a pleasing effect.
Channel down. Green.
Oh, hello.
Breaking news. Tomorrow's color is green. Red, purple, yellow, green. Those are buttons I can see. Press the numbers. They're all blue. Sing about colors. It's fun to do.
That was cool. All right.
And now for our next show starring me, Puppy. Today's weather is cold. Channel down. One. Green. Red. Breaking news. Today's color is red.
Well, that's a cool point. Let's put that in our notebook. So the one bend of interest that we found is C7 to this test point right here. And that gave us distortion and a little bit of pitch difference. 1 mega ohm potentiometer hooked up thusly.
Got my remote and I'm in control. Clicking numbers and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all for today. We're out of time.
No, not really. It really needs to be directly connected, I think. So let's do that.
Yellow. Channels up. Channels down. Opposites are all around. The weather's cold. And it's hot. Opposites. There's a lot. Let's sing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah!
Let's do all the numbers, shall we?
Red, purple, yellow, green. Those are buttons I can see. Press the numbers. They're all blue. Think about colors. It's fun to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the channel. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Counting numbers all the time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 0.
All right, so one last thing I think we'll try, and that is a bad battery simulator. So, right, we have the battery holder going to this machine now through this potentiometer. Get some music going, and then we'll turn down the voltage.
Got my remote and I'm in control. Let's have some fun.
Oh, I like that.
Let's sing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Let's have.
Oh.
Let's have some fun. Got my remote and I'm.
That might be a good thing to wire in at that exact resistance there. The only functionality that a bad battery simulator seems to affect here is that it boot loops the device. So the only thing we can really do if we were going to add that modification is to measure, let's put this closer. So we want to measure the resistance here. And it looks like 16 ohms. Yep, see? "16 ohms will do the trick." Alright, so we found a couple of cool bends on this after all. And I think I'm going to put it back together now, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we have it back together and it should just work as per normal.
Let's have some fun.
And it does, which is great. This button here should now function properly.
Got my remote and I'm in control. Clicking numbers in, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all for today. We're out of time. Yellow. Channels up, channels down. Opposites are all around. The weather's cold, then it's hot. Opposites. There's a lot. I see you. Do you see me? Look, I'm on TV.
Yeah, so there we go. It's in fully working order now. The bends we found are kind of what I expected, actually. It seems to me that a trend with these new toys is that when the batteries start to run down, they basically just don't function anymore, as opposed to turning on and making weird sounds. We got it to glitch out pretty good with a 16 ohm resistance between the positive from the battery to the device itself, and that might be a worthwhile addition to this if we decide to modify it at some point. There's not really much room for switches and what have you, but could probably poke a couple of little momentary switches outside, perhaps. So yeah, this was a fun little toy, and I'm glad that we could get inside it first of all, and that we could get this one button working. So this will go back in the stash until such time as I decide to modify it, and in the meantime we'll look at some other things. So until then, thanks for watching.